Joe Ajaero, president of the Nigeria Labour Congress, has criticized the court order stopping the disbursement of financial allocations to Rivers State. Ajaero spoke on Friday at a meeting with NLC members in Port Harcourt, the Rivers State capital. Ajaero said workers in Rivers State must receive their salaries promptly, adding that the organized labor will oppose any delay. He said, Rivers is among the states where workers collect their salaries as and when due. Anything that will make their salaries delayed for a day, we will all jointly fight it. We have heard the cry of our state council on this issue, and as a responsible organization, we stand with them. Recall that in December 2023, Fubara presented an 800 billion naira budget estimate to the Edisneye faction of the House of Assembly. The presentation of the budget, titled Budget of Renewed Hope, Consolidation and Continuity, took place at the Government House. In July, the Rivers House of Assembly and Amehule, the Speaker, instituted a suit marked FHC/ABJ/CS/984/24 against the CBN and 9 others, asking the courts to stop the CBN, commercial banks, and the Attorney General of the Federation from honoring any financial instruction from Fubara. In October, a federal high court in Abuja restrained the Central Bank of Nigeria from further releasing financial allocations to the Rivers State government. The court held that monies from the Federation account should not be released to the state pending the passage of a Lawful Appropriation Act by a validly constituted House of Assembly. Justice Joyce Abdul Malik, the presiding judge, issued the verdict following a suit filed by the Rivers State House of Assembly led by Martins Amehule. Abdul Malik held that Similaye Fubara, governor of Rivers State, was wrong to have presented the state's 2024 appropriation bill to a 4-member assembly that was not properly constituted. Fubara has since appealed the court judgment. Nze, back to you. What do you make of the position of the NLC on the judgment?
This is November. I had expected Judge Ajaero to have risen up to his responsibility as national president of Nigeria Labour Congress, right from the very day Joyce Abdul Malik gave this judgment. Because most of us cried foul the very moment this judgment came. And I still insist on my point that Joyce Abdul Malik, Justice Joyce Abdul Malik, was not right in her judgment. I hold that to myself. I don't know your view, and I don't know the view of the viewer, but to me, she wasn't right in that judgment. Now, she has stopped the allocation of Rivers State from coming by her judgment, and the CBN will obey her, maybe AGF will obey her, and other commercial banks will obey her. Now, the next question to ask is what becomes of those people that will be serviced with this allocation in Rivers State? To Abdul Malik, she had received whatever she received and have given judgment the way she wanted to give without considering the other things.
Hold on.
I know you will come in, but you would have allowed me to say what I needed to say.
No.
Okay, what do you want to say now?
You see, Nze, I don't have a problem. I don't know why you keep doing this every time.
No, what is that? What is that I have done now?
I have not even said anything. You said you knew I was going to stop.
Yes, because I know you'll be thinking in the negative.
Hold on, yes. Because you're painting a very wrong impression. What you're doing is your statement is defaming. When you said Joyce Abdul Malik may have received what she received and gave judgments that she gave.
Did she not receive papers with which she gave her judgment?
Then specify what it is she received.
She has to...
No, hold on, Mzee. You will not make swiping statements that can be misinterpreted. You cannot make innuendos. The statement you made was an innuendo. And an innuendo is subject to interpretation. However, the viewer sees it. And now, building on what you have said that you're not in support of the judgment, right? And you have your reservations around it. Now, building on not being in support of the judgment, you now say the judge, having received what she received, went ahead and gave judgment. I will not stand for that. You either rephrase it or specify what it is she received.
No,
don't make accusations.
I thank you for that.
All right.
If you say that making innuendo,
yes,
even dictionary does so, and you have not killed them, that I'm in your studio and saying that Justice Joyce Abdul Malik has received what she received, and gave judgment that she gave.
What did she
now,
receive?
Number one, there are several things she can receive.
No, because she receives. No, don't speak on assumption.
I don't want to go into details. I will leave it in bulk.
If you're not sure, leave it out.
Yes, we'll leave it at that. And let the viewers. It is at the discretion of the viewers.
I won't let you go on.
Yes, it will be at the discretion of the viewers to check on that. But however, let us go ahead. She has given judgment, and in as much as that judgment did not all go well with some of us, I like the analogy that Chizinyo Masala gave here about Omeher versus Amechi. That as long as that litigation was in court, Omeher was still acting as a governor until Supreme Court decided. He also made another analogy about Wike and the APC in 2015, that while they were in court, the first court gave judgment to APC. Wike didn't step down. The second court gave judgment to APC. Wike didn't step down until Supreme Court affirmed Wike. Now, if you really will agree with me that whoever must go to equity must go with clean hands, why would you now want Governor Simlaye Fubara to succumb to a judgment that he has appealed to? You said that what he ought to have done is because Motosho gave judgment, he must, whether he appeal it or not, he must go and obey that one first. Don't quote me wrongly. Hold on, I'm holding this, the table. You must go and obey that one. Now, when another court gives another judgment, you come and obey that one. But you have just analyzed how a man held onto power until the final judgment. Why not allow Similaye Fubara to hold on to power and keep doing what he's doing? That's why I told you that I have no problem with him if he should pass the 2025 budget to the Okojombo-led assembly. The reason is because he has appealed this judgment. And until if Supreme Court comes tomorrow and say that Similaye Fubara is not our governor, if I come here to your studio, I will stand on what Supreme Court has said, whether they got it right or wrong. If they come tomorrow and say that Okojombo and his own assembly faction are not recognized, we will come back to stand with, after all, look, we are not dragging the bag as if we put anything there. We are simply saying the simple truth. Right. Yes, this state has been under lock and key by some group, and God has from among that group raised a man.
Completely deviated.
Yes, I'm deviating to make a point.
All right, very well.
Make a point.
All right, very well.
So on that note, let the governor go ahead with his whatever this thing, and
well.
Let Ajaero also.
You've had your say, and you did not address Ajaero, so you've used that time to go back to the former conversation.
It's okay.
So Chizi, what do you make of this statement by NLC national chairman?
You know, I'm beginning to wonder why Ajaero was insulted in Imo State in the first instance. Because you see, as a union, you need to have certain research department, to be able to get things right, facts right. What is the judgment? The judgment, there was a judgment that says that there's no appropriation law for Rivers State, and salaries cannot be paid outside appropriation law. Now these people have gone to court to say that you cannot continue to spend Rivers State money without presenting the budget. And then the man has come to say, no, we will fight if they don't pay salary. You know what he's saying? Let me put this scenario. He is saying that, oh boy, if you go and steal as long as you give us food. Because
that's what he's saying to the governor.
That's what he's saying to the governor. If you have to steal as long as you give us food. So he is not speaking for Nigeria. He's not speaking for Rivers State. No, what I say.
The argument is, in the first instance, he would say that he's speaking for the workers. He's saddled with the responsibility of protecting the workers' interests.
What he would have said if he was not compromised, what he would have said, he's in Port Harcourt that he came now. They compromised him now. What he would have said is, Fubara present the budget so that Rivers State, Rivers State workers' salary will not be delayed. That's what he would have said. Knowing that the court of competent judicial, I don't know how the woman came about the judgment. I don't know. But I know that the woman, if there's anything I know about, is that there was a court judgment that says that we do not have an appropriation. And the woman has said, if you do not have appropriation, present this law. Without that, don't give them money. Because they don't pay money without a budget. Now you see, in our also, he has said there's something I wanted to correct. He said weakest state put. No, that's not what I said. Who was the speaker that SIM inaugurated on the 29th of on the 12th of June 2023? Right, Honorable Martin Zamehule. That's the speaker. There was no other speaker. So that's what I'm saying, that the speaker is the speaker until the court says otherwise. Martin Zamehule is speaker. There's no other speaker. This one just came. These are personal assistant to SIM that form themselves into giving themselves name. Just like one is commissioner, another person is chief of staff, another person, somebody that has not resigned, this one is chief of staff. I don't understand it. This government, like I keep warning, but let me even not defend that. I'm talking about
if I may understand what you're saying is that Nze made reference to what you said.
Yeah.
When there was a judgment against the FCT minister when he was governor of
yes.
State. And he still occupied the seat of the governor up until Supreme Court upturned this judgment.
Yes.
Now, you're saying that that it is not exactly the same thing, because in this instance, the Martin Zamehule led House of Assembly was inaugurated by the governor, and Martins was inaugurated as the speaker. And there has been a judgment in favor of Martin Zamehule.
Continually.
Depending when
there is a counter judgment.
Martin Zamehule, who was originally inaugurated, will continue to occupy that position.
Until there's a counter judgment. There hasn't been any counter judgment.
So, okay, go ahead.
That's what I'm just saying. So it is Martin that he will be submitting until there is a counter judgment that he can do whatever he wants to do. Since he is the one now who fixes our speaker and members of the assembly. Now, on the president of Labour Union, is it, like I've said, all they talk about is salary, as if the only people we have are the workers. As if that's the only people we have. You have not looked at the basic field. Are you saying that, okay, should he not say, what he says is that even if you go and attempt a coup and come back and take up, as long as you can pay salary, it's good. Anything you can do to just pay our salary. So even if the robber comes and begin to pay the salary, he's good with it. That's why he can fly into River State, collect money, and it's good. Because that is not appropriated for. Any money they have given him is not appropriated for. He stole it. I'm saying it openly. So this one is not about you people being banned by NBC. It is your matter they should take to court. That
you're saying who stole money?
The president of Labour. Because
Ajaero, you're accusing him.
I accuse him
stealing money.
Yes.
So you can't do that, Chizzy.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why I left people.
No, Chizzy, hold on.
Because they have lobbied him.
Chizzy, hold on. You cannot say they lobbied him. I'll not let you say that on my show. You cannot say they lobbied the NLC chairman because he had a position and his position was in the favor of the governor.
No, his position is in the favor of illegality.
Chizzy, hold on. Regardless, you cannot say they lobbied him. You know why? Both of you have differing opinions, which both of you respect and I respect. You cannot accuse Nze of being lobbied because of his stand. Neither will Nze accuse you of being lobbied because of your stand.
The law lobbied me.
No, hold on.
Illegality lobbied Nze. Those are lobbied. I must lobby with money.
Chizzy, you cannot say that. You cannot accuse Joe Ajaero. It is character assassinating. It is personality defaming. And I will not let you use my platform to defame the character of any other person. As much as I will not let Nze do that, I will not let you do that. Okay,
I'm saying sorry to you, not to him. I'm saying sorry to you. But what I'm saying is that the man should have spoken to say, Mr. Governor, please present the budget to the appropriate place.
Okay.
Let me tell you this. If today FOBRA had presented that budget to the right place, and what we are saying now is that the people have now started delaying or delaying around the budget. Honestly, not only will the president of Labour come, I will lead a demonstration against the assembly because they are delaying the salary because of their delay. But you cannot say they should pay salary when the man there's no law for it.
You're right.
It's like going to bank and asking bank to give you money without a check.